Yep. Boy, go on, family. In the fucking building. Saturday, the 29th of February, the last day of February. Tomorrow's the 1st of March. 2 months in to 2020. Let me know how your 2020 has been. Let me know how your day is going. If you're just woken up, happy new day to you. If you ain't gone to sleep yet, you know, thank you for locking in. Thank you for choosing JEDI Online, aka Red Pill Trill, Trilluminati Live. You know, we're all connected. Yeah, leap year business. Today is a special day. So they say, I don't know, what do you do on a leap year? How do you mark a leap year? What do you do? I'm sure you do something special to mark a leap year. I'm gonna investigate. I wonder if it's a full moon today. What? Yeah, man. Big up to everyone in the building. Who we got? Annette Elim, Oxo Beans, Western Goddess, Funky Soul, 112 P Funk. That's an elaborate name there. Please hit the like button, man. As you come in, hit that like button. Let me share a screen. So yeah, this is the Trill News Review, man. What we do, we read a little bit of news. It's that simple. Read a bit of news, discuss it. Other discussions happen. We go on for about an hour, 2 hours max, and then we get out of here. Yeah. So, without further ado, let me get this. Percolating. It's weekend. Tell me how you're spending your weekend. If you're doing anything special, let me know. If you invited me anywhere, let me know. Any producers, hit me up, man. We need some producers right now because I'm about to start a 5-day studio session. Starting from Monday. It's going to be a 5-day studio session. So I need to make sure I got my coffee on deck. Yeah. Salam, and let me put this. Right, let me have a look. What's new in news? Coronavirus. Australia adds Iran to travel bans. South Korea reports 594 new cases. Boy, man. Speak. Let me know if you know anyone that's got corona, you know, around the world. I'm still waiting for people to know people that have corona. It's looking mad. It's looking at full report. South Korean cases surge as Australia bans Iran travel arrivals. Explain now. What should I do if I have symptoms? Corona death confirmed of expatriate Britain on cruise. Oh, someone died, yeah? How I'm back. My 3-week suffering from coronavirus. How corona radiated from Italy. Yes, it's worse than the flu. Busting myths around coronavirus. I think I actually need to know what the symptoms are and shit. Like, you know what? Let's look into this. Yeah, it's starting to get to the level of paranoia now. Still, I'm starting to be like, well, go on, because obviously it's pumped everywhere. But more importantly, people on road, street, in the houses, that's all they're talking about. Like, this is now reaching mass hysteria. Big up Oxo Beans. Big up, man. Off to work, man. Enjoy yourself, man. You know, it's worth it. Make sure you're stacking for the right reasons. You know, but big up. Thank you for choosing Trilluminati Live. You know what I mean? Or thank you for choosing JEDI Online, should I say. Big up Baby Nana. Bibi. Ah, that's my kettle. Oh, shit. Ah, Suki. That can only mean one thing. The fat lady's singing. Time to get that hot drink in, man. Give me 1 second, please. I'm coming, baby. I'm coming. I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Yeah. I hear you calling my name. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Get in there. Get in there, my son. Get in there. Boom, boom, boom. Let me say, yo, yo. Boom, boom, boom. Let me say, yo, yo. Girl, your booty is so I just wanna make you mine. Yeah, I'm back. Right, bring me a hot drink. I'm just rising up. Why don't shut him out? You tell man about rising. You rise up for man. Where you chat about? Well, big up Chillo G. Yeah. All right, look, yeah. Man, I'm not one for propaganda, but we gotta look at this shit, man. We gotta look at it, man. To hell and back, my 3 week suffering from coronavirus. What can, do you know what I mean? We need to know the potential of what it could do to you. 17, my muscles became sore all over. I may have had a slight fever, but it wasn't strong enough to notice. Looking back, it's a little scary because my house and the language school where I study Japanese are within 5 km radius of the Wuhan seafood market, where the virus is believed to have originated. To treat my muscles soreness, I took some cold tablets because I thought it was a normal cold. Now that I think of it, I might have missed the best time for treatment, failing to contain the virus with antiviral drugs in its early stages. I have no idea how I got the virus. I always eat at the same Hong Kong style restaurant below my school. I wasn't walking around much at the time because it was very cold. And since I was tired after classes, I always went back home. Once the semester break started, I stayed with my parents and not at the dormitory. I started wearing a mask a few days later when I saw everyone else around me wearing masks. By the 21st of January, my body was still aching all over. So I called my dad. He said something was wrong with me and urged me to go home immediately. That evening, I took my body temperature, which showed a mild fever. My mum said that if my temperature still didn't drop later that night, she would go to the hospital. We would go to the hospital. At 11 p.m. that night, the fever hadn't gone away. So I went to Tonji Hospital. On arrival, I saw the hospital was already overwhelmed with patients, seeing doctors in their hazmat suits in real life for the first time, something I'd only seen in documentaries about SARS. I realized something bad was happening. I wasn't that astonished or scared when I saw all the people, because it is one of the best hospitals in Wuhan and it always very crowded. Because of the massive crowds, I decided to go to Wuhan Pulmonary Hospital instead, and that proved to be the right decision. There was not a single patient there at the time I arrived. There I had blood and liver function tests and a CT scan. The CT results came back showing patchy shadows on the lower sides of both my lungs. I started to take some prescription medicine and Chinese medicine capsules prescribed by the hospital. When Wuhan started to be locked down, and that's why my dad had me quarantine myself at home. I also knew from watching movies and things that we should probably stock up on food at home. So we bought a bunch of instant noodles, which no one ended up eating. There was enough at the supermarket. The only thing we really didn't find was disinfectants. Oh shit. My father is an office worker at a drug company, and my mum went to school at medical university. So they were good and They were good with helping analyze my situation. I started to self-isolate on the 22nd of January. My room has its own tub and bathroom, so it's pretty convenient. My grandma did the cooking for me, and when she brought food in, she would wear a mask, and we'd use disposable chopsticks and things like that. So after I was done, that all got thrown out. The worst time, on the 25th of January, I had a checkup. I had begun to cough. It was a very dry cough with a little yellow phlegm. The results showed that my situation was worsening. With the infection spreading to my entire lungs, the doctor gave me an IV drip while the oral medicine remained the same. At the time, the doctor told me I was suspected of having the virus, but that only an expert committee could decide who would be able to use the testing kit. By the 26th of January, getting up had become extremely difficult and I was shivering with cold. I felt I was having a high fever and I was 39 Celsius. Reports later said that the situation would develop extremely fast in the middle stage, but before I knew it, by the evening, the fever was gone. It felt like having been to hell and back. That period from the 21st to the 26th was the worst time. I coughed so bad, my stomach was hurting, my back ached. They were some of the worst days of my life. It was then that I realized I needed some spiritual support, and maybe I couldn't make it. So I watched my favorite anime show and seeing their normal happy lives. What? I thought I have to say goodbye to this life forever. But watching the show, the heroine had troubles in the first half, but she finally made it and succeeded in her career. Anime, fucking hell, man. These lot are nuts. You see, I was trying to fly to Japan in mid-February to go to a concert by Ayaka Ohashi, a Japanese voice actress and anime artist. But with the lockdown, I thought everything might be cancelled. I had attended her solo performance last year, and after watching her, I had decided I wanted to make a career out of managing voice actors. So watching the show, I thought I must make it if I want to see her next concert alive. This really encouraged me and gave me some relief. Along with the medicine, I dreamed twice that week that I'd met her. I had another re-exam on the 28th of January, which showed both my lungs were getting better. After a medical consultation between the doctors, they decided I was qualified for being tested for the coronavirus. The virus spreads. My elder brother began to have a fever and cough on the 29th. The exam results showed that they were small patches of glass-like shadows in his lungs. He was considered a suspected case. On the same day, my grandma also had a fever. As for me, my test results were positive, and I was officially a confirmed case. The hospital gave me 5 days of an anti-HIV medicine, fucking hell, for free, while my family were also starting to take prescribed medicine. Due to my improved situation and limited beds in the hospital, I was told to go home and isolate myself, and thus my IV therapy ended. My brother had a re-exam and he tested positive on the 2nd of February. My grandmother had a fever for 4 days, but then recovered. Bad gal. She was never tested, and neither was my mother, but they all took medicine. My brother also eventually recovered and is now negative for the virus. On the 4th of February, a CT scan. I wonder if you can catch it twice. Boom, 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 boom. So yeah, that was a brief story of somebody that had the coronavirus. That might help you to know what you're looking for in terms of symptoms. If this shit is real, I don't even know. I don't know anymore, bro. I don't know. I have no fucking clue if it's real, if it's not. I don't know what's going on. Like I've been spun. You know what I mean? I have been spun completely. So if you lot let me know what you think, man, because there's a school around the corner from me where people are saying that it's now been shut down for Corona. I don't know. Should we be going about our normal business? Should we wait? Like, what the fuck do we do? Hmm? Uh, Big up Octo Beans, Trill OG, Captain Rambo, big up your chest. Um, Ezra, big up your chest. Yeah, people want to know, man. If it's real, you can see it. You can see it in the eyes. You tell you that, man. What do you mean? If it's real, you can see it, the eyes. What do you mean, Trill? What do you mean, man? But yeah, well, it's definitely concerning, man. What else we got here? While I'm in this, while I'm in the Guardian. What else we got here? Higher education. 1 in 5 lose money by going to university. Yeah. Roman Polanski anger after director controversially wins top awards at French Oscars. Wow. The pedo, you know. Retailer launches hand-me-down clothing drive. What? Woman wins compensation for what? Stymied career in landmark case. A gender equality investor group warns 63 large firms over imbalance. I saw London Tower approved despite housing concerns. All right, let's move on from that. One woman told me sex with a black man was on her bucket list. Yeah, man, they want to fuck the black man. Coronavirus. It's just coronavirus everywhere, man. Life lessons from bad feminists. Man, this paper is dry. I'm gonna go to the Sun in a second. Just want to check. UK storms damage leave council facing big cuts to pay for repairs. Trade. This little witch. Greta Thunberg in Bristol. Thousands braved the rain to join climate strike. Man, get out of here, man. Family pay tribute to 13-year-old pulled from river. Anarchist climate protesters evicted from Paddington Green. Oh, when were they there? Around the world. Too filthy to print. Right, let me go to the Sun. It's a joke thing. Yeah, man. Big up Trillexi, man. Happy New Day, Happy New Day. Oh, Evolve. We're going bush back to them roots for a bit. Seafood and potato diet. First case in New Zealand yesterday. Oh, shit. I don't know about Geechee. What are you talking about, man? Oh, Geechee got it. Okay. I hear you. I hear you. I'm not really like, you know what I mean? Apparently he's like some new major factor in rap battling. Man, he's not that bowled over. Geechee Gotti or the other one. What's the other one? What I did see was the body of a fucking century. I wasn't even expecting that. John the Don versus Jack Boy Maine. Oh my god. Oh, my chest. My fucking chest. I did not see that happening in that rap battle. If you want to see an entertaining rap battle and you've not seen this yet, go to URL TV, yeah, on YouTube and type in John the Don versus Jack Boy Maine. Yeah. Oh my fucking god. Woo! That was a spicy one. That was a spicy one. Right, let me see. Has the sun come up yet? I didn't get to it. That was a very, very spicy battle, boy. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. That battle was fucking entertaining. It was entertaining. So I'm telling you, I really enjoyed that battle. So if you want to see a rap battle, yeah, it's got everything you want in it, man. The drama, the bars, the fucking performance, crowd. The crowd was banging. I think that crowd made the battle. The crowd was banging. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. So people are now catching it in the UK for the first time. The UK total hits 20. But people have, before then, I think people have been bringing it over. Now people are catching it. I really don't know, man. I don't know, man. Wait for this. Okay, let's see what we got here. Any good stories? Coronavirus catching, escape. Linda's paying my last spiral out of control after pills made me hyper and I turned to vodka. Oh, fuck off, man. He's always got some sad story. Jeremy Kyle, devastated as show producer 31, found dead at home in suicide. Oh, shit. 31, killing yourself. Mad thing. The woman died just 9 months after the program was axed following the suicide of guest Steve Diamond. She was discovered by her boyfriend at his home in Greater Manchester. Don't try to kill yourself in my yard. Fucking hell, man. Please don't do that. Please, babe. If you're gonna do that, like if you're gonna don't kill yourself in my yard. Why are you doing that? The one with the quiz, just looking through the papers. Plague ship, mistakes that meant coronavirus spread like wildfire on ship where Brit died. Floating prison, they're calling it. Man released from coronavirus quarantine, can't stop coughing in live interview. Mistakes that meant coronavirus spread like wildfire. We read that. Bad romance. I found out from Facebook that my ex-boyfriend was dating Lady Gaga. Okay. OD abuse. High tech ticker. Lorraine. Okay. Was it? Ray Duffy has shown others they are not alone after kidnap revelation. No, who cares, man? Ex-boyfriend was dating Lady Gaga. What's this now? Gates are open. Fears of 2015 style migrant crisis as angry Turkey flings open borders. Where's okay? Let me read this. Turkey's flinging open its borders. Well, the world is moving fast right now, man. You know, someone died in the UK. It's a mad thing. Seeing someone you know is gonna have it. Someone you know is gonna have it. Trilogy, man. Fuck out of here, man. Trill. Someone you know is gonna have it. Not someone I know. God forbid, man. What do we do then? Stay at home. A lot of people have recovered, yeah? I hear you, Kay. Turkey open the borders, Taliban soon. The world's moving too fast. Yeah, I hear you, man. It's, you know, we just we gotta be strong. This is a time to be physically strong. I don't even really want to go to the gym now. That's how bad it is. I don't really want to spend too much time in places like the gym and that. Think about it, man. All my son's got swimming lesson and that. I don't even know whether that he should go or not. Do you know what I mean? Gates are open. Fear of 2015 style migrant crisis as first wave of refugees stopped at Greek border as angry Turkey flings open borders. Let me see, man. Come on, let me see. Refugees in Turkey are heading towards European frontiers after Ankara threw open its borders in revenge for the killing of 33 soldiers. What? Turkey's angry reaction has sparked fears of a repeat of the 2015 to 16 migrant crisis when more than 1 million people crossed into Europe by foot. Border police send away migrants who cut the barbed wire and tried to enter. Migrants set fire to keep themselves warm while waiting at Turkey's border with Greece near Pazarkul. Migrants, including women and children, have been heading towards the border villages of the western provinces of Edirne and Anakail to reach Greece. Listen, if it's gonna be bare weird names and that, I ain't got the energy for it. I don't have the energy. What is that? Needle nightmare. Woman goes blind after getting her eyeballs tattooed black to copy rapper. Ah, fuckery. No justice. Death sentence of black man who killed baby quashed after racist juror. I'm just. Turkey neighbors France and Bulgaria, both European Union member states, vowed not to admit the refugees. The frontier was closed under an accord between Turkey and the EU that halted the migration crisis. Defiant Turkey President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, whose country already hosts millions of Syrian refugees, has long threatened to open the gates for people to flee to Europe unless more international support was provided. Things came to a head after Russian airstrikes yesterday mowed down 33 Turkish soldiers in the deadliest attack on Turkish forces in nearly 30 years. Russia maintains the carnage wasn't their fault. A senior Turkish official told Reuters the government had decided effective immediately not to stop Syrian refugees from reaching European by land or sea. Also, police and border guards have been stood down. Yeah, they're not playing. They're just like, fuck it. But yeah, that's their business. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Who's in the chats now, man? Let me see. Let me check up on who's in the building. Allow all the long names. I know, man. Big up Kushite Smoke. I said he blames the Israelites, you know. Yo, you lot hit that like button anyway, fam. You know, a lady in Australia tattooed her eye and is now permanently blind. Her actual eyeball. Check it out. Did we not just look at that? We just saw that. Let's see if there's anything else. Who are these lovely ladies? Former page 3 girls recreate ex-Baywatch stays naked. Wow, okay. That's news. Cool. Virus fears. Londoners wear masks to protect against coronavirus as UK is hit by 20th case. Shit, man. Should we get masks? Are they going to help? Driver who hit girl 8 and cried, "I've killed a kid," jailed for just 3 years. John Paul Caruana, 25, of Worsley, Salford, was said to have been breaking speed barriers and was looking animated at the wheel before the November 2018 incident. Minutes later, after he collected a friend for a business meeting, Corona plowed into Emily Connor at almost 50 miles per hour as the youngster was on her way to see the Christmas lights. Fuckery, man. Who's this? What we got here? Will you marry me? 5 women popped the question in the sun on leap year. Over to you, fellas. Oh, allow it. Oh, God. Oh. So, yeah, leap year, you're supposed to be able to, women ask men to marry them and that mad thing. Wrong move. Young couple rent their first home together, but find man, 99 years, living inside. Oh, yeah, I want to show you lot something real quick. Let me show you guys something, yeah? Sorry, 1 second. Let me show you lot something. Any thoughts? Let me show you one more time.
Take a look at. Take a look at. Oh God. Take. But tell me, let somebody here now. Take a look at. Take a look at. Oh God. Take. But tell me, let somebody here now. I don't care who comes here. They will come here now. Put it there. That is all you need.
Yeah, I couldn't see that alone. That was emotional. Yeah, definitely gonna have to fucking itch after that. Yeah, I don't even know what that video is about. I just got that sent to me. Yeah, you lot make up your own mind what's going on there. Not happy. TikTok has become a hotbed of drug users, teaching kids how to take class. Oh, fuck off, man. They're proper going in on this TikTok. No one cares, man. You're gonna get more people than ever going on there. What's this? What's happened to him? PS4 is my drug. Boy, 14, weighing 23 stone, admits all he does is eat, sleep, game, and repeat. But how is he allowed to do that at 14? That's crazy. Thanks a lot. Transcripts, thanks for V-Day Parade. So let's keep going. Other stories they got here. Oh shit. Seconds from death. Terrifying moment. Speeding train slams into truck just as man escapes. Fucking hell. We got Harry doing some next thing. Bon Jovi reveals how he gave Harry song, and he says he's only royal he'd never met. Okay, whatever. The stories on the side. Barclays Bank bosses cleared of fraud after probe costing taxpayers 30 million. Ready to go. Killing Eves, Jodie, Connor, and I don't know who none of these people are. Nature's Magic, pick of Hungry Chameleon and Penguin showering amongst best from across the globe. I do love a good fucking picture, man. I see some really good pictures the other day, man. Like a really talented photographer took some pictures of her daughter. Want to see? Do you want to see? Do you want to see? Mad Fool. Madonna bursts into tears and struggles to walk after chair fall during a Paris gig. Oh, fuck off, man. Madonna, you're always falling down. Women killed herself after finding boyfriend was ex-girlfriend's. What? Boyfriend was ex-girlfriend catfishing her. Yeah, I want to see this. Pedo Island. What? Ah, man. It's a madness. It's all a madness. Big up Mercury. Big up Kushite Smoke. Love is the law. Big up Cine. Hear me. Can't say it again. What the fuck is in my man's mouth? Yeah, I don't know what that was, man. Does look like maggots. Look like maggots, man. Let me. Um. Okay, let's see if it's ready now. Pure evil. Family's anguish after daughter 20 kills herself after discovering online boyfriend was actually Pow catfishing her. Oh well. I mean, not oh well. Like, I mean, like, fuck, man. Anyway, man. Let me tone it down. The heartbroken family of a woman. Described the friend as pure evil. How was the friend pure evil, man? It was. I don't know. You say she's falling in love with someone whose voice she never heard, and that. How do you even do that? How do you even get a boyfriend without, like, I don't know. Renee Marsden from Sydney ended her life in 2013 after her online boyfriend, a fake persona created by her ex-partner. So it's not a friend. It's a fucking Nyamda Fanny. Who's her ex. Camilla Zidane broke up with her. Marsden's former friend Camilla Zidane, who has not been charged with a crime, allegedly created a fake online persona named Braden Spiteri. Renee, 20, had been in relationship with the man she believed to be Spiteri from November 2011 until her death in August 2013, and had even planned a wedding with him. Oh man. Spiteri claimed he was behind bars in Goulburn jail, so they could never see each other in person. The pair exchanged over 11,000 text messages, including sexual photos sent by Marsden. Marsden's grieving family begged Zidane to tell the truth today at an emotional inquest into the woman's death. The woman's heartbroken mother, Teresa, said it was time that Zidane admitted her alleged wrongdoing. She said, "We've been robbed. 7 years we waited for this, and we've got nothing. She could have come clean today, but she still has chosen not to do that. She could have given us peace. She's chosen not to." Renee's sister, Monique, added, "She had a choice today to say something, but she took my sister away from me, and she's still denying it." Oh my God, no, come on. You're not going to do that. Um, Giving evidence at the inquest, Miss Zidane claimed that she had created the Braden character with Marsden and said they made the character so they could be together. Zidane told the court, "We were continuing as the character and being in a relationship through the character." Catfishing refers to the practice of creating fake profiles. Well, we know what catfishing is. Okay, but I'm confused. Wait. Every 90 minutes in the UK, a life is lost to suicide. That's deep, man. I'm not gonna get into suicide right now, but that's deep. So what is that? It? The whole story? Listen, man, son, that was shit. That weren't worth it. I thought I was gonna get more juice out of that. All right, last words. Okay, I'm gonna see that man got sentenced to 99 years. That's a long sentence. Seems like he's a black man. Yeah, for yo, I heard that virus not that bad. If you sneeze, it it active for 6 hours, and if someone has it, don't go 2 meters of and you will be fine. Oh, cheers for that, Craig. Yeah, cool. Um, I said, "Where's Rambo?" LOL, LOL. I'm not even sure why you LOLing when you ask for Rambo. You know? Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Last words after courtroom. What is it? After courtroom outburst, man gets 99 years in prison for kidnapping and killing a 13-year-old girl. You're done out here, man. What do you want to say? What are you gonna go and now say? Let me hear this real quick. Yeah, you think you're gonna like send man to jail for 99 years and he's gonna be like all cordial and shit? Shut up. He ain't gonna be cordial, man. Right, let me read this. A man was sentenced to 99 years in prison on Friday, Tokaj, for his part in kidnapping and murder of a 13-year-old girl. Desmond Jones, 24, was found guilty of organized criminal activity in the death of Siobhan Randall, who was abducted from her Texas home in June 2017. Desmond Jones, 24, had an outburst. Is this him going in jail? He was sentenced to 99 years in prison for his part in the kidnapping and murder of a 13-year-old girl in June. Prosecutors said a drug gang, including Jones, took the girl from her home in retaliation for £250,000 worth of weed being stolen. The drugs were allegedly stolen by Kendall Perkins, a man who was dating Siobhan's cousin, who was supposedly their original target. When the cousin wasn't home, the group kidnapped Siobhan, who was in her pajamas instead. Mad. Her body was found later inside an abandoned drug house in the Oak Cliff neighborhood of Dallas. Police said the body of Michael Titus, 19, was found with her. Oh, they'd be killing, they're dumping on people. Siobhan, 13, was abducted in retaliation. Madman. Targeted cousin testified that she had received calls from an unknown man who said Siobhan was being held against her will and he threatened to harm her. Jones, according to prosecutors, told investigators Titus was one of Siobhan's kidnappers and shot her 4 times when she apparently saw his face. The drug gang then shot and killed Titus for shooting. What? What? Sorry. Who's Titus now? Oh, Titus was one of the kidnappers. He shot her 4 times when she apparently saw his face. The drug gang then shot and killed Titus for shooting her and for letting the marijuana get stolen. So this is like Jones was convicted earlier Friday for organized criminal activity. His defense attorneys argued Jones had to either participate in the kidnapping or be killed, but prosecutors said Jones could have chosen not to and just called the cops instead. During the penalty phase in court on Friday, when the jury wasn't present, Jones argued with someone in the courtroom gallery while his sister was testifying in his defense. It don't even matter no more, bro. Fucking hell. The judge ordered him to sit down and be quiet and removed who he was fighting with from the courtroom. Later, when Jones' younger sister was testifying as a defense character witness, Jones stood up in the court and shouted, "It don't even matter no more, bro." Bailiffs quickly grabbed Jones and removed him from the courtroom, leaving him to watch the testimony from a video inside the holding cell roughly an hour before Jones was sentenced. The alleged leader of the drug gang that kidnapped Siobhan, Darius Fields, has been sentenced to 18 years in federal. What? Why did my man get 99 years and the leader got 18 years? Have I read this wrong? The man who supposedly stole the drugs, Perkins, is scheduled for a trial in April for aggravated robbery for allegedly stealing the weed. Mad, mad, mad. That's a mad case. So they lit down the person that lit down the girl, but man still got 99 years. That's a weird case. This weird shit happens, man. Jeds and chat, I will never do a single crime in America. Trust, do any crime and lose your whole life. It's mad. Jez, what's your opinion on the three strike rules? Is it justified? Free strike? Nah, that's rude. Someone said Ras will fight for his freedom. You're a bad man. What do you mean Ras will fight for? Well, mental health is a big problem. You should do a show on that, Jeds. Okay, I'm just reading through. Hit that like button, family. You know, cool, calm, collected. I don't think no one knows I'm over here. Since you lot could help me, let people know. Say man's over here on this side, on the Jedi Online side. We'll see what we can do for about a week. My other channel, it's saying it's gonna be about a week before I can use it. So that's just how it goes, isn't it? When you're out here in YouTube land. Big up man like Homegrown. Zed's LDN. Yeah, what's going on for this Saturday anyway? Let's see. Was there any more in this paper? What's this? Treated like a dog. Family members who chained and caged naked special needs boy jailed. Fuck, man. They look like them proper hills of eyes people, man. No compassion on their own family. Don't lie to me. Teen confronts boots worker for sleeping with dad. I know, that was crazy. This woman's been blown up. She was in World Star. She made it to World Star. If you ain't seen that video, why are you sleeping with my dad? It's crazy. Facing death. Sobbing DUI killer. Jailed as teen victim. Holds up son's ashes in court. Okay. What's this? Brutal death. Teen babysitter murdered 3-month-old baby who died from brain injuries. What? What? What's the typo? God's will. What's the typo? Can you look spot the typo? I can't. NBA style mocked after typo. GODS God's will. WILL. What's the typo? I can't see the typo still, so I feel dumb. I'll take the 37 people in the Ross Clout, Pussy Clout, Bumper Clout building. Yeah, my other channel got in trouble. I mean, apparently I was showing pictures of people's children, namely Betty. So, like, she reported it. But these times it ain't even her child. Yeah, so man said, yeah, that in The Simpsons, they got something about the coronavirus in The Simpsons from 1993. And how the coronavirus was infecting everyone. In 1993, Ezra sent me that. Someone else sent it to me earlier. I can't remember who it was. Yeah, but big up Ezra for that. Yeah. So I was just looking at that. That woman needs to get a life, G. Yeah, she does need to get a life, family. She does. Faking babies and all sorts, but it's all good, man. So guess what? I'm already winning. I don't have to pretend to have a child. It's gonna be peak. You ever come back on the internet without that baby fucking crying in the background? It's gonna be peak for you. Yeah. We want to hear that baby. That's all we want to know about. You want to hear that baby, bruv. You're not gonna get to fake no pregnancy and birth and then try to be reporting other people for telling the truth. You're a fucking demon. Anyone supports her is gonna get smoked as well. Like literally you're gonna get cooked. But guess what? Guess what, guys and girls? I think the dark side is about to return. You're gonna see the dark side is about to be back. You know, you don't love that shit as well. The pastor. I think the pastors are, you know, I'm very close to unleashing the whole pot. Right. What are you thinking? Oh yeah, there's someone that I really want to speak to, but this act weird. All right. Jason Tatum mocked after getting God's will tattooed, sprawled across his back with one big mistake. What's the error, man? Including Proverbs. What's the mistake, man? Hurry up. Proud Christian took social media to proudly show off his latest ink, but quickly regretted it. Fans were quick to point out the 6'8" All-Star was missing a very important apostrophe, with many joking he must be polytheistic, meaning he believes in multiple gods. Oh, God's will. Oh, instead of that's it, just without apostrophe. Oh, fuck off. Never thought my job's duty. Okay, because he didn't have apostrophe. So that's a whole. An NBA star doesn't have an apostrophe between the D and the S in gods. So that's gonna make it all the way over to the UK to the sun, and Jedi's gonna talk about it on Jedi Online. Man, see how this world is fucked. What? Shocking moment. Deported passenger is wrapped in plastic used for luggage. Nah, they don't rate us anymore. That's it, man. Black man's ratings are finished. They wrap a man up like luggage. Man says she's going to use a baby sound in the background, you know. All your religious books down and tune into The Simpsons. It's mad. Simpsons out here predicting everything. She shouldn't be allowed at any panels. Fuck panels anyway, man. So, I'm not even laughing at this. I'm just saying. People say there's no racism in the world. Say racism's done. That's what people say. I'll play a little bit of this video and see what happens. Is it playing? Yeah, I missed a couple shows this week as well, man. There's been a couple that I'm supposed to do, like Readers and Leaders. What is that, man? Why? That's bad, man. I'll be wrapping man up like the mummy. Yeah, they just want man out of the country. They don't care. Etiquette's out the window. Just like, let's quick get another one out while we can. Give no fucks about his human rights or whatever. Not even his human rights, his dignity. We're wrapping man up like luggage. That was funny. That was absolutely funny. to try and restrain him because they don't have handcuffs or whatever. So you know what I mean. Yeah, I definitely agree with you. Bare people allow these fools on. A lot of people let her on for views, sadly. Yeah, man. I mean, she's entertaining, isn't it? Like, let's not ever get it twisted. Let's not pretend. She's entertaining. People like to see a mess. They like to see somebody that's doing worse than them. So half the time, people got them on because, like, they can tell that her life is full of shit and nothing positive's happening in her life. You can feel that. You can sense it. And I feel people use her to feel better. I've even used her in times just to be like, right, you know what? Let her bring her conversation, her style of interaction with the other panel members can be entertaining to see in it, but often she causes friction and division because she just starts beefing. And once she starts beefing, the entertainment value drops out real quick once she starts getting angry, because then she just turns into a really ignorant, belligerent, spiteful, and low IQ human being. So it's like, oh man, is it really worth getting her on for 10 minutes of chatting and then half an hour of just waffling and arguing and shouting and making no fucking sense? Plus, she does all the different voices. That was entertaining. Hi, hello, and then woof, 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 woof. So, like, you know, it can be entertaining to hear the difference, but yeah, man, fuck her, man. Fuck her, man, and her lied self. Cause she's listening. What else has she got to do but listen to my fucking show? It's not like she's been up all night tending to a baby. Not like she's been kept up all night and the baby's crying, the real life baby, yeah, like a real human being that she can nurture and bring into the world and watch grow and like be part of a family and share this special bond. She ain't never having that in her life. She had a baby, it died, and now, like, she's only got hollow baby now. She's only got like an invisible baby. I mean, that's all she's got now. Yeah, the ghost of baby past. That's all. You know what I mean? Because nothing current ain't guaning, and that ovary's never getting activated. Don't even fucking lie. Try to stick it on the Ethiopians and say you have an Ethiopian baby. Like, fucking liar. Yeah, the Ethiopians are wise, like King Solomon. They're never gonna fall into your dark pit. It's your dark, dank pit that we've seen, looking like roadkill, looking like it dropped from fucking, I don't even know, for the ISS street pizza. That's what it is, street pizza. Fuck, man. That Wuhan vagina. So, when she, you know what I mean? When she starts saying things like, you're fucking black fucking, you're fucking tar baby, you're fucking black fucking tar baby. And you're like, yo, Betty, like, we've seen your pussy. Like, you can't call anyone tar baby. Your vagina literally looks like a swamp, the Blue Lagoon. The Blue Lagoon. Blue Lagoon. You've got no man of your own. And there's no baby at home. You had to eBay a pram. Yo, hello guys, It's me with a, it's me with a, it's me with a baby haul and stuff like that. So I got a few things. I went out to the shops. I got a few things, and it proceeds to be surprised by every fucking label that she reads after. Like, yeah, I got this from let me just check. Yeah, that's right. I got it from Don's. Listen, man, if you're a baby and you're born into a world and you get clothes from Dunn's or George's Asda, just know, man. Just yeah, I can see you being in the sun in a couple of years. See you be a headline in the sun in a couple of years' time, man. Ethiopians live in a desert, and even they're not that thirsty. Anyway, and stuff like that, and stuff like that, and stuff like that. Your fucking sinuses don't even work. How's your fucking fallopian tubes gonna work? Get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. Yo, get me. God said no. I told her this already last year. God said no. No babies for you. No, nah, nuh-uh. The Holy Ghost and the Holy Ghost and the Father and the Son had a convo and said, not this one. These barren loins. These barren loins of yours. All right, let me find another paper. So that was the Sun. That was the Guardian. Let me go to BBC. They're dead BBC News. I don't listen to BBC. We just do interviews. So. SOUNDCLOUD, they're really trying to fuck with people. You know the bus is gonna be the worst place to sit on. Ain't no one trying to sit on no damn bus. Yo, where do I get one of these medical masks from? Where do I get these medical masks from? Someone tell me. I need to cop me one today. To this day! To this day! I need medical marijuana. Medical marijuana. Oh, my brain's fried, man. Allow me. Nicola Unknown, big up your chesticles. Wagwan. Yeah, well, yeah. God said no, man. God said no, no. Get me. Request denied. No. There will be no breeding for this one. You know what I mean? There'll be no breeding. No. We're not having that. I know she probably got that dark pregnancy line, but it's just. It's an omen, man. No use for you, man. And I think it's better that way. Let's be fair. It's better that you're not having children, man. Come on, let's be real. What kind of mum would you really be with your fucking issues? Talking about if you had a dark skinned baby, it wouldn't make it through the night. Like, is that not your own fucking words? Disgusting. Hunt for source of UK infected corona case. Officials are trying to find out how a man in Surrey caught COVID-19 and trace those he met. Fuck's sake. Largest daily. It's just corona. And let's read this. Knife offenders lack male role models. Ooh, breaking news, everyone. Fuck's sake. Who's walking with their knife like that? Oh, God, man. These pictures are so cliched. It's got a hood on, innit? Of course it's got a hood on. But hold on, half the knife crimes that go on, anyway, a lack of real male role models is a key factor behind the increase in knife crime and gang violence. But knife crime and gang violence are two separate things. And I think they're being very disingenuous by linking these two things, you know. I'm not going to lie to you. They're being very, very disingenuous. There's a difference between knife crime and gang violence. And we know that because we've been reading the papers for the last 3-4 weeks now. And we know that half of these knife crimes that are going on are not just youths stabbing each other. There's adults, men, women, white, black, Chinese, like people from all over. So like to try and bring it back to no lack of male role models is a little bit, I would say, like dishonest reporting, because actually it's just not that. You know what I mean? Bedfordshire Assistant Chief Constable Jackie Seberi said some young people who do not have the protective factor of a father figure instead look up to drug dealers and gangsters. She said it was too easy to blame police cuts, social media, and drugs. The government said early intervention projects were a focus of its efforts. ACC Sabiri, who leads on serious violence on the National Police Chiefs Council, NPCC, said in absence of father figures, affects children. An absence of father figures affects children in affluent areas as well as those from disadvantaged backgrounds. We don't talk tough enough. We don't talk enough about these issues, she added. What is knife crime like in your area? The key facts about rising knife crime. Knife possession offences reach record high. I'm telling you, I'm sick of looking at a laptop, you know. Reading from a laptop it's fucking with my eyes, bro. It's making me read like a Betty. Like I'm dyslexic or have a reading issue, and I actually don't. You know, big up the dyslexic gang. You lot made it through life, man. Big up, big up. You don't need my sympathy. Come on, man, get over it. You know me. But yeah, it's just making me read like I can't read. It's actually starting to annoy me. However, a much lower figure of 6,560 children were actually known by youth offending teams of children's services to be involved in gangs. Sheldon Thomas, founder of Gangs Line, which provides support to young people involved or at risk of gang activity, said, bad parenting, absent fathers, and bad male role models are among the biggest problems when tackling gang violence. Mr. Thomas, who speaks of his own experience as a gang member in the 1970s. I'm done. I'm not reading no more. Not reading no more. Big up Mr. Thomas, in it. 1970s gang member, bruh. If you don't sit your ass down, if you don't sit your $5 ass down, I'm gonna make change. Change. We'll be spending that change to this day. Betty, if you're watching, go get a life. Bitch! Bitch! Betty, if you're watching, go suck a dick. It is not disingenuous. It sounds more like profiling to me. Big up everyone. Big up Jeds. I'm off to the gym. If you're still live when I get there, I'll be listening. Big up, man. Big up all the gym man them as well. Please do a gym prayer for me, man. Make gym dua. Make gym dua for me, man. That Jedi gets his ass back in the gym eventually. Please, innit? Yeah. Make gym dua for me, man. Make a gym prayer for me. Jedi gets back to the gym. Oh man. How many of you lot have actually hit the like button? Let me see who actually rates me out here, man. God, you get me? I know you lot don't like to be broken up from your routine, and you like the Trilluminati live channel. We'll be back there, man. Don't watch that, man. We'll be back there. But hit that like button. Bomber Cloud, hit that like button. Yes, Sweet Saturday, Grand Rising, Jedi Online, and everyone in the chat. Big up, man, like Council of Nice Ears. Big up SAS. If you have a dislike, Betty watching, yeah, you know, Sweaty Betty. Sweaty Betty. Oh my God. Yeah. What else we got? What else we got? Making chopsticks into house furnishings. No, I don't think anyone wants anything chopstick related or Chinese related. I just don't get that vibe in the air that people are looking for that. You know what I mean? Could deep fakes be used to train office workers? Yeah. Papers a bit mad. What's the other one we got? Try this one. I think I'm done soon. I got to run out by 10. I got to run out by 10, man. But Annette, you still with us, yeah? Yeah, man. Big up. That's a link for anybody that wanted to join the panel, you know, just in case you was feeling that way inclined. But yeah, man. I've been slipping lately, man. My rating's been taking a little bit of a bashing because I've been focused on this streaming shit, man. Trying to force myself to have like the energy, you know, to get certain things done, man. It's been a little bit tiring. It's been a little bit tiring, man. But we getting there. We getting there. We are definitely getting there, man. Yeah. Let me just look for like 2 more stories, and we're gone. 2 more. Oh, the Daily Mail is notoriously hard to the Royal Free Hospital. Where's that Royal Free Hospital? Yeah, man. There's no escaping the corona thing anyway. Like, there's no escaping the stories about this. I don't know what any of you lot personally are really thinking about it, but it's definitely on everyone's minds now. Uh-oh. Boy, hey, that footage is fucked. My man's coughing, and to talk about their release from corona virus quarantine, but he couldn't stop coughing through the interview. They were finally released. Yeah, that looked booky to me, boy. I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna say you ain't got corona no more. All you could do is cough. Uh, Tesco manager is jailed for 6 years after injecting crystal meth into his grinder date. Grinder? Like, what do you mean, like the G? No. During a chem sex session, then dumping his body in Woodland when he died. Uh, People from countries with higher levels of income inequality French kiss their partners more often. Yeah, no, really. Say it. This is a personal drop. BBC viewers left in tears as 81-year-old patient's final words before he dies in heart surgery during hospital documentary. How old was he? 81. Final words say ta-ra to my family before he died in heart surgery at Liverpool. In a heartbreaking clip, he appeared determined to get through this and battle on. Speaking on the day of his operation, he said, I've got to the stage now where this is it. It's D-Day. This is the moment. Yeah, hear what I'm saying to you, though, man. We don't want to live forever, man. You know? If I get 81 years on this life, on this earth, yeah, I just hope that they are filled with enjoyment, with love, with progression, with learning, with inner standing, you know? Yo. Yeah. Trill, you're a fool with inner standing. Yeah, man. Because 81 years is a big achievement, you know? And man, like, we shouldn't look at it lightly, innit? To make 81 years on this planet. I know you're saying people live to 90 years and 100 years, but 80 years is a good achievement right now. And let's just hope that it's filled with with that, you know, just like I just hope it was a life worth living, you know, and you did the most. He's only in news because he's a BBC viewer. I don't know, but yeah, man, yeah, 81 years, man. Don't cry for me. You know what I mean? Like I've done 81 years. America Ferrera shows off her growing baby bump in a shimmering. No, 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 no. Princess Anne's friend sought solace in the arms of wealthy Irish landowner. No, 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 no. Tragedy as talent producer 32 works to do. No, 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 no. Empty seats, grounded planes, and deserted terminals. Coronavirus impact on airline industry is already worse than 9/11 and could cost 30 billion in lost revenue this year alone. Oh well. Oh well. No one ain't trying to fly nowhere. So there must be bare cheap flights then, isn't it? Was North Korea's Kim Jong Un warns of serious consequences if coronavirus spreads to his country, as South Korea reports nearly 600 new cases. More than wiped off top the FTSE. Coronavirus could be 1,000 times more infectious than SARS. Scientists warn as they discover it plays the body the same way as HIV and Ebola. Fuck's sake, bro. World coronavirus patient is a father of two in his 40s who caught the deadly virus on a family ski trip to Italy. Businessmen have been drinking and socializing since returning from holiday. Businessman has been drinking and socializing since returning from holiday, as a dozen friends are told to self-isolate. Fuck's sake. So deadly wake-up call. Historian Dominic Sandbrook says our interconnected modern lives have made us so vulnerable to a threat spreading pandemic like a medieval plague. Man. Uh, uh, Brooklyn Beckham and all these people we're supposed to care about. Bill Gates called coronavirus a once in a century pathogen and says it is more severe than the 1957 influenza pandemic that killed more than 66,000 Americans. Bill Gates is loving it. New York, New York Stock Exchange considers shutting trading floor amid coronavirus fears as Wall Street firms tell workers to prepare to work from home. You lot should just be doing that anyway. Just work from home from now anyway. Like, you know what I mean? Everyone just chill out with all this stuff. Airlines. I was offered to go out yesterday. I didn't go out yesterday, yeah. I know it sounds dumb, but the reason I didn't go out yesterday because I didn't want to be around certain people who were likely to like they just do too much. They're just around too many different people, and now's not the time. Now's not the time for that massive socializing thing. Not to that level. A rave and that. No, no, no. They're told they could leave coronavirus hit. Refuse to fly home. Britons who were told they can leave coronavirus hit hotel. They can leave now. People don't want to fly them home. Fuckery. The world is not ready. Odds of a pandemic have doubled to 40% as who as the World Health Organization raises global coronavirus threat level to very high and warns at-risk people who are over 65 or sick to avoid crowds. Don't panic, just shop. Mail online readers share the coronavirus essentials. They're stockpiling from pot noodles and cowpole to water and beauty cream. Shops ration hand sanitizers and prices skyrocket on eBay. Mm, this is mad. Google employee in Zurich office test positive. So it's all corona, man. Don't like this is all corona. The face mask that could spot the killer coronavirus. Scientists test 2-pound gadget that can detect deadly bugs in a matter of hours. How? They can test the masks. Oh, fuck off, bro. Boris Johnson insists fighting coronavirus is his top priority and tells Brits to wash their hands with soap after he's slammed for being slow to react to escalating crisis and taking 3 days to hold an emergency Cobra meeting. Oh, I ain't got no time for that shit. Britney Spears shows off her toned bikini body on as she returns to Instagram after revealing how she broke her foot to fuck off, man. Who cares? Sorry, I say that a lot, innit? I'm just like, fuck off, fuck off. What's this story? I read a couple lines, I'm like, fuck this. Imagine me on like the actual like BBC News. Shit. Just like careful because you know who will try to trigger you to talk about her with a fake account. You know, just to strike you again. And Wendy will help her because she still believes the endless lies. Big up NOA, man. Noah. Do too much like sneeze. They're on course to implode the economy with this thing. Well, you know, I just want everyone to be well, man. But this is another reason why we need to be fighting the system. I'm not gonna lie, it's another reason why we need to be fighting the system because it's them leading us here, man. They're gonna kill us, and we're gonna sit by and watch and know that that this is some deliberate shit. But we're still gonna like, I don't know, we're still gonna be victims to it. Quite sad still. It's quite sad. Give me 1 second. But yeah, happy Saturday, everyone. Anyway, man. Listen, man. Positive mental attitude and all that. You know what I mean? Boom. Let's have a look. It's all coronavirus. How to speak to your child about coronavirus. Training advice, telling them that it's actually silly to using statistics to speak to teenagers. Hackers are sending malicious software and emails disguised as information about the coronavirus. Fuck's sake. Greek lockdown land and sea routes as migrants are tear gassed while trying to storm. Okay, that's that whole thing about the migrants. Tyra Perry's nephew, Gavin Porter's death determined as suicide by second autopsy report. Oh, for fuck's sake. Man. Like, is everyone just killing themselves or raping or catching corona? Like, what is going on? Crossbow killer is jailed for life for murdering retired lecturer 74 as he was adjusting his satellite dish at home in a medieval style execution. Gender neutral toilets should not cause controversy because they've always been used in France, says Britain's most senior judge. Yeah, I'm sure he's up for that. The day evil knocked at the cottage, blood-chilling book reveals the gripping story of a madman on the loose from jail and a family in an isolated farmhouse. Yeah. I mean, you know what? The main story is just basically the lurg is on its way to you, and you know what I mean. You are killing your pets with kindness. Fat dogs and that, fat cats. Cancer patient who crashed in his pension to plan his own funeral said be told he will live. Oh, God. Wayne Rooney proudly shows off son Kai 10 following in his footsteps at football training as fans go wild for future star, liking him to his dad. Bit pressure on the kid though, isn't it? Police arrest 54 protesters in France. Uh, sackable offences. People revealed their worst workplace blunders, including erasing a section of Radio 4's master tape, moving £26 million to the wrong account, and a very rude typo on the Volvo ad. Dry ice thrown in swimming pool, killed 3 and put 7 in intensive care at popular Russian Instagrammers 29th birthday party. What do you mean dry ice? 2 people were killed and 6 were intensive care after dry ice thrown in swimming pool caused acute poisoning at a popular whatever. What's this? Very creepy remix of Destiny's Child Say My Name from Candyman trailer freaks out Twitter, but people can't believe Vanessa A. Williams looks the same after 28 years. Candyman, you know, that remix of Candyman. Wasn't interested in seeing it, really. But yeah, that's about it, man. The news is everyone's about to get corona. Everybody. No one is escaping. Do you know what I mean? Them guys show rich footballer kids playing away like there's no virus, while regular kids pictures with gas masks. Really needs to chill, though, naming his son all with the initials K, and he has 3 sons. KKK. Oh, that's minor, man. That's just what people want. Big up Greek. Big up Mr. J. Yeah, man. Look, that was a quick one. Big up Anonymous. I just think there was a copyright issue. What's he talking about? Oh, fuck the coronavirus. I remember Prince Philip was asked if he could come back to life. Would he be, he said, an amoeba, in other words, a virus. And maybe the latest TNR could have a title change to direct them here. Just some suggestions. Perhaps you could inform the viewers of by letting them know in the comments that the streams will be continued on this channel. I've tried, but the link doesn't go through. Yeah, I mean, I can't really do nothing on it. I can't post, I can't upload. So yeah, maybe I could change the title or two. But big up Anonymous, man. Imagine telling someone you're part of something called G Grinders. Oh, stop, Trilogy. They're on course. Stop. Stop, man. Stop. Big up the G Grinders, then, man. You get me? Everyone's always got something to say, Trilogy. But yeah, like up the stream, and I'm dusting. I'll be back in a bit, but I'm dusting for now, man, because I gotta go. You know, I got some duties to take care of. I hate to leave you lot, but yeah, man. Let everyone know that I'm over here in Jedi Online. I'm over here. Let everyone know. We'll be resuming back to, you know, resuming back to the whole Trilluminati live in about 5 days. Yeah, big up Cinny. Hit me up, man. You lot, Lady Spade. Well, wow, man, we need to play some game. Yeah, man. We'll get back. We'll get back. Don't watch that. Oh, you were on the right track with your previous analysis about her during your older streams. By the way, it's not dyslexia. All of it is made up to deflect and feel sorry for her. Yeah, she's not dyslexic. She's just dumb. She ain't dyslexic, man. Big up Gusler TV. You lot all hit that like button. I will be back. And I know I keep saying, oh, I'm going to come back. I'm going to stream later. And I don't. Man, you know, I got to be real with you lot, man. When personal shit takes over, man. Like, I just happen to be in a position where if I don't stream, if I'm not in the mood to stream, or if I'm not available to stream, I don't have a bag of people lined up to sit on the panel and hold it down like I have in the past. Do you know what I mean? So just bear with me, innit? Like, it is where it is. And you can see, like, there's a lot of conspiracies out trying to fuck up my shit. Like, for instance, the day that I get my super chat, it gets taken away for a GTA game, me playing GTA online. The music in GTA got me a strike, and they took away my what do you call it? They took away my super chat and that, yeah. And then I had to wait 4 weeks for me to get my super chat back on the 27th, of February. On the 27th of February, I was then issued a takedown notice by Betty's Closet because she has made a false claim that I've shown images of her child, which she doesn't have a child, but she's gonna now. I'm now gonna fuck her up because of this. But anyway, that's something separate. So it's like as soon as I was due to get my super chat back, I got hit up again. So you know, it's mad. What go on, man? Like Mills.
Come on, man, like Jets.
What you saying? What, you working again?
Yeah, bro. I'm at it again, bro. No rest for the wicked. I'm out in the rain.
In the rain, you know. Careful, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, Mills.
Talk to me, family.
What did you do with my stickers, bro? You lost them, innit?
No, I haven't, bro. I haven't. Shall I show you some of the places that I put them?
Yeah, let me see.
Well, I'm in Edmonton, but I'll take a photo and I'll send them to you.
Up, yeah.
And the thing is, they already told me to try and put, because you know I deal with everything around Edmonton. They're like, yeah, what are these signs that are popping up? I'm like, don't worry, I'll take them down. I'll take them down.
Who's asked you what these signs that are popping up?
The manager.
How is he gonna know?
Because they're everywhere, bro. There's better them all in bait spots.
Who trimmed your beard? Who done that beard trim, bro?
What's his name? Sniper.
Fucking sharp. When did you get that done?
Yesterday.
Hey, the beard's looking good now, bro. Fuck,
Easy,
man.
innit?
I don't know why I can't get no beard love like that. You know, my beard just don't play. I'm not meant for the beard, man. You get me?
Yeah, I got rid of the top as well.
What do you mean got rid of? Fully gone.
Gone.
Go on then.
Moody.
Go on. Show us. Show us. Show us. Show us. Show us. Show us. Yeah. Good.
Boom.
It's not really bald, bro. But I hear you. You got that long head. Zangief. Young Zangief in the flesh. Yeah. Man, like Zangief in there. All right. Yeah, so I gotta go now, Mills. But how Sniper, is he good, yeah?
Yeah, man, he's good, bro. His brother from America's down, so he's just chilling with his brother.
All right, cool. So yeah, I'm gonna get.
What's the plan for tonight?
I don't actually know. Give me a shout, bro. Like you know what I mean? I don't mind doing anything that doesn't cost money. All
right, cool. Don't worry, man. I say we gotta do our thing, man.
Yeah. I'm down. I just need to get a face mask. I just need to get a face mask. I'm done. Cool.
Lovely. Say no more.
All right. Well, big up to everybody. Yeah, man. It's JEDI Online. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll be back a little bit later. And yeah, man, I gotta go now, man. I gotta do a massive shit. Peace.